Hi, my name is Kathryn Stewart, and I want to talk about directing at Campfire Theatre Festival this fall. When I was reading all the different titles, I was most compelled by the idea of workshopping a play about privilege. To talk about privilege and to make theater about privilege in America today is not only interesting, it's vitally important. People get uncomfortable. They get angry when they try to talk to them about privilege and have them acknowledge where they are in a spectrum of our intersectional society. But they don't want to do it. So I really want to be part of something that's going to ask those hard questions. That's going to help people to realize something like, oh, I as a woman have less privilege than a man. As a queer woman, I have less privilege than a straight woman. But as a white queer woman living in Seattle, I have way more privilege than an immigrant Latinx queer woman who's differently abled. We have to keep asking these questions. We have to keep chasing this line of conversation, and particularly through theater, it's our obligation. So that is the piece that most compels me. I'm drawn to theater that amplifies traditionally repressed voices. Anytime there's a new story that would traditionally be passed over or pushed aside, that's the story I want to tell. I'm currently working with a local playwright and hip-hop artist here in Seattle on his play called Hood Dreams, which is about a young man finding his voice through rap and spoken word poetry. I'm also working with another playwright on the East Coast, Samantha Noble, about a play about a genderqueer musician in a time when genderqueer wasn't even a term that people knew or understood. My general style as a director is very open and very collaborative. I want to have hard conversations about plays, and so I need to be able to listen. I want all the voices to come to the table, and I want everyone to feel valued. At the beginning of rehearsal, I greet everyone by name. At the end of rehearsal, I thank everyone for being there. And so something I always want to bring is just a thankfulness and creating a community out of each rehearsal ensemble, each rehearsal room. That's so open and collaborative is my directing style. And what this festival could do for me right now, besides expanding my network, I've been working in Seattle for about 5 years, is that I want to connect with new playwrights. I want to befriend these new voices that are emerging in our greater theater community here in America. When I was originally becoming a director, people would give me advice like, assist professionals and produce your own work. But the other thing they would say is make friends with playwrights, connect with playwrights. And I didn't understand that until the last couple years. Because when you do workshop a play with a playwright, when you do go through a developmental process and you trust each other and you can speak truth to each other and you can give of each other into this play, as a player and director, you form a bond and you'll work with that person again. So the opportunity to befriend new people and make new teammates at Campfire Theatre Festival just makes me ecstatic. Thank you so much for listening and for taking the time. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.